Great stuff. Welcome everybody to Mark Bajerski YouTube. Welcome to Pure Energy Healing Academy. Much better, eh? Oh, there's behind. Look. Pure Energy Healing Academy. Oh, we've had some beautiful new participants who are now Pure Energy Healers this week. So congratulations, guys. I should speak about that more often, which I don't. But sometimes you think, why do you keep forgetting? It's good. Well done, everybody. I am doing an interview with a Pure Energy Healer as well, and I'll be doing a lot more in the future just to show you how amazing transformation is once they become a Pure Energy Healer. It's just mind-blowing. Anyway, today is a lovely day to talk about one of the most common questions asked of a healer, especially a crystal healer. What crystal helps bring back the love between mother and daughter, or mother and son, or father and daughter, father and son? It's a really difficult one right now, unfortunately, because so many children are detaching from their mum and dads and living a very separate life, becoming more woke and, unfortunately brainwashed by this virus that's out there now called darkness in disguise as woke and so on, convincing our children of things that don't exist, just non-reality. However, the question posed to me I often relate to certain, I'll try and attune to a crystal for you, but most often than not, when this happens and I look back over my 2 decades as a healer, and this suffering of, I fell out with my daughter, or my daughter fell out with me, and blah, 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 and now, I'm heartbroken, and actually, this also goes very nicely with children who struggle with their mum and dads because they feel as if they've been let down. They feel very, very bad about their love. And you probably know that. What do you think about your mum and your dad? Have you ever been able to let it go? Well, there is a crystal that really helps. There's many, but one in particular that helps so much. And I have them here, and the reason why I thought about this and why I thought about buying some very small pieces is because if you live with your child and your child struggles with you, wouldn't it be nice to buy him a nice gift? You don't have to buy from me, don't start. You can go to your local crystal store, which I always tell you to support, and buy this crystal. So what crystal am I talking about? It's one of my top 3 favorites in the world, so you probably already know. And I've got a beautiful little collection right here. Welcome to the world of Cavansite. Direct from Pune, India. The only place you can buy them. There's 2 mines left, 2 mountains. And they're becoming harder and harder to buy. But they are gorgeous. As you can see, that beautiful, vibrant blue flower, which you can't, it's hard to mix a colour to get that colour. It's just so unique, and it's almost 3-dimensional when you look at it. It's like 3D. It's beautiful. And of course, on the mother stone, which I absolutely love, the mother stone being this beauty here, that's the mother stone. It's absolutely beautiful. Combined, this crystal is, for me, the crystal of forgiveness. And without forgiveness, you can't move on with your children. You can't connect again to your children. So I decided to, hunt down and try and get some small nuggets. And I managed to get a few. Not many, but a few. So imagine that hanging around your daughter or son's neck as a gift from you. And what does it do? How will it help? Well, in the case of your child, if you hang it around your child, you'll find that any issues that they have with you, they'll automatically start feeling a sense of forgiveness and letting go. And that's what, the energy within this, it feels like even after, a few days, you'll feel far more calm. Or if you're wearing it, you feel far more calmer. I mean, I've worn this for 20 years. I feel amazing when I have it on. It just relaxes me, makes me feel good. I go into a kind of meditation with it, and things don't bother me as they used to do. It's almost like you're being healed from the inside of your mind and from your heart and your stomach. So it's cleansing away the past trauma that's held within you. So some people have often said to me, is it the Motherstone or is it the Cavansite? I actually would err on the side of both. There's a dual energy of the Motherstone, which is incredibly pure, and the flower, which is this vibrant blue flower, which you just feel when it touches you a sense of release and relief and calmness, and it just feels like you don't really want to battle, you don't want to fight. When you wear it, you don't want to feel as if you have no anger, regret. You don't feel like you're bitter. If you're a kind of a jealous person, that kind of slips away as well. There's a lot of good about Cavansite that it does to you on a spiritual level. But let's say that any low frequency, which you can categorize so much in that, it tends to dispel it in a way that I've never seen before. Other crystals are fantastic, don't get me wrong, but there's something about Cavansite that always helped my clients over the years. That's why I fell in love with it many years ago. That's why I've handled maybe, I don't know, 10,000. It's one of the biggest sellers on my website. And to be fair, they go so fast. They sell ultra quick, and people really do leave great testimonials. My clients over the years have been those that, I'm talking really serious stuff where, you know, a mum was, you know, out of order with her daughter, and the daughter would never speak to her again, had children, no chance of that daughter would ever want their child to be anywhere near them. I put a piece of Cavansite on the mother. She feels better, she releases, she lets go, a forgiveness in her heart for why my daughter's done this to me, because she has no clue, because most of us don't when we do silly things. We kind of don't want to look at what we do and we think we're perfect and right. And somehow you kind of let go of that. And the most important thing is the connection of my child, so that when you do connect, you don't become a plonker again, or you don't start saying the things that you did. You've become a changed soul, and actually it's all fine. There's something about Cavansite that helps you just let things go in that sense, so you can just move on. And again, the same word kept coming forward through my clients after a healing session: forgiveness. I feel like I just want to forgive and let go. And I wrote that down so many times. The word forgiveness came up for a reason. I just didn't make it up. It came up because so many people kept forgiving. I remember one lady, if I'm right, Sherry. She was Sherry. She was a lovely lady, but bitter. What? Why? Because, you know, my husband's left me for another woman. It's like, you know, you can't live like that. You can't live like that. Don't live in that bitterness, because you'll never move on. So that's why I'm saying, when she had a healing session, she cried, let it out. And, you know, as long as he's happy. I'm like, wow, did you just say that? As long as he's happy. If she makes him happy, then that's all right. That's the love of a woman. And it was funny because right after that, she met somebody you know, so beautiful, so much more beautiful, right? And I got loads of stories like that. But what I'm trying to say is that, you know, I've seen the change between mother and daughter of some kind of energy that was negative. You could feel it in the room, to the end of a healing session wearing, you know, both wearing a beautiful piece of Cavansite. And there's a new bond between them. And then that night or the next day, this often happened, Mark. We sat down and we talked, and we're like, something's happened. We're like friends again. So, you know, I don't always suggest that, but generally, this is the crystal that really was superb for making that bond, bringing that bond back and letting go and forgiving. So forgiveness. So it is the crystal of forgiveness in my world. Might not be in any other crystal healer's world, but in my world, it did that job. And I saw it and I wrote it down and I saw the forgiveness.